The context. ChaChaChilla, not to be confused with ChaCha, is an indie VTuber who had her first Twitch stream on February 15th, 2025. Chilla would be a part of a major controversy back on November 17th, 2025, involving herself and VTubing agency SocksAgency. I've discussed the drama in these two videos, which I'll link in the description, but to summarize, Chilla accused Ad-Free VT and Flork of downplaying Chilla's pots in a Minecraft role-playing server, leading to many accusing Chilla of being a serial harasser, bully, and doxer, with Mythos talent Apollo taking the lead in these accusations. Chilla would apologize for the Minecraft drama, but had continuous beef with Apollo through threatening legal action and accusing her of long-term slander with a Google Docie, though the community found Chilla's attempts to be overwhelmingly unsuccessful due to failing to meet the burden of proof behind her claims, along with confirmations regarding the fabrication of evidence. The Respawn drama. On February 28th, 2026, indie VTuber Froggy Hoppin would call out Respawn Point, an invitation-only Discord server created for the purpose of content creator networking and collaborating regarding their allowance and protection of Chilla in their server through a server announcement, where the server's stance steered away from off-platform drama unless, quote, there is clear evidence of serious safety risk, which many found to be a questionable statement. This would lead to a mass exodus of the server, with reports as high as over 600 members leaving the server in response to Respawn's announcement, with many expressing disappointment in the server's way of handling the situation, as well as overall negativity towards the server as a whole based on their experiences. The next day, on March 1st, Respawn staff would post a follow-up announcement stating that they have banned Chilla from the server and apologize for the way they have handled the situation, following up with a restructuring plan. While some have found the announcement to be a statement done too late, others have found it to be not enough and or a deflection of responsibility, with indie VTuber Rosalie posting a very solid dissection and analysis of the announcement, which I'll include in the description. The Rehashed drama. Rewinding back to February 28th, Chilla would rehash her drama with Apollo by opting to upload 31 screenshots of alleged DMs between her and Apollo, intending to prove that Apollo never sent any PII and or SPI to Chilla. Chilla's replies would be filled with exasperated responses from the community, finding the rehashing of drama several months ago to be in very poor taste, as well as finding the alleged DMs to be not fully painting the supposed story. The next day, on March 1st, Chilla would make a post calling out an alleged double standard when it came to posting DMs in public, attempting to call out Apollo's manager in the process. Not only were more individuals exasperated with Chilla's tweet, but the tweet would get a response from Trey Legacy, the current CEO of VTuber agency Mythos, where Trey would call out Chilla's misrepresentation of the situation, along with threatening legal action if Chilla continued to slander Apollo. Though Trey would apologize for the passionate response, many felt that Trey's response was warranted. Chilla would attempt to justify her rehashing of the drama through several more tweets, but would start to lose steam. SocksAgency CEO Flork would post a reply to one of these tweets, personally forgiving Chilla for the November 2025 drama, but emphasized the necessity for Chilla to step away from streaming and being online as a whole, as the continuous rehashing of Chilla's involvement in drama only makes her mental state worse. The aftermath. Hours after Flork's reply, Chilla would make a final tweet stating that she's getting off Twitter, blaming most of the community for being a quote-unquote pool of hate. Whether Chilla would go on a short or long-term hiatus is unclear, though many hope that it is the latter. As for the Respawn Point server, many ex-members of the server are now pivoting towards finding and or creating a different networking server in place of Respawn Point. Whether Respawn follows through with a solid restructuring of their server or not, many feel that the reputation of the server is very low and don't express a desire to return. As with all my videos, do not harass anyone in or outside of this video.